Put it in it. Welcome to another episode of The People's Mic. Hi.
Hi.
Introduce yourself to them.
I'm Jay Light.
And Jay Light.
Yep.
From where?
Visiting from Los Angeles.
Adorable.
It's been a while since I've seen Jimmy.
Yeah.
Back.
Yeah. It's like you go out and travel like that. I've been watching a lot of Legends of Tomorrow for some reason, and everything's about time travel. And I feel like I don't know. This makes no sense. I feel like you just time travel and then come back and say, hey, this is how you're still doing, and then you're doing all cool, dope shit in the universe, and then shut up. And he come back looking amazing, like his hair is all golden, and that's not a New York look, right?
No,
that's not a New York look. You look like you just,
strolled off the beach, threw on a t-shirt and a pair of jeans, and we're like, hey,
how are you?
Hey,
I'm
I'm
healthier than all of
I'm
you.
sweating to wear jeans today. I had to wear shorts yesterday.
You had shorts on
Yeah,
yesterday.
yeah.
You had shorts on and
I forget.
Hawaiian shirts.
We don't have humidity
Right.
in LA, so I can't handle it.
Right, the heat is
Have
very
it anymore.
different. And
Yeah, well, I grew up in the South, so I used to have humidity all the fucking time.
right.
In LA, it's just dry, and then I've become a temperature pussy. So
Wow.
I have to. You got to wear jackets when it's like 60 degrees. You can't handle your shit. It's not good.
I don't know if that's like a temperature pushy thing so much. Oh, I didn't
Introduce
introduce yourself.
yourself.
My bad. Hi. Oh, shit, what
And
happened?
then say, somebody's texting me. Go.
Oh my goodness, you're so popular. I'm Sam Kumar. I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York, and I live in Washington Heights now, so you can come stalk me.
There we go.
Cool.
Yay!
Fuck.
Oh my goodness.
That's why I don't like using YouTube, because it drops a lot.
Fucking YouTube.
Like Periscope doesn't drop, Twitch didn't drop, but nobody uses that shit.
We use Periscope.
Do you use Periscope?
We use Periscope for Roast Battle until we broadcast it
On
every week.
Sunday?
Tuesdays.
Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Different roast battle.
Yeah, the
Okay.
LA one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That, does that count?
Yeah, I think so.
That's the big one.
That's the OG.
yeah.
Original
okay.
roast battle.
That's the OG. Okay. What's going on
What's going on with me?
with your life?
With my life, not much really. Like I just caught up on RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm very disappointed.
That's your show?
Yeah, that's my shit. For 10 years, that's my shit.
God,
Oh, you've been
my
from the
God.
beginning.
Oh, from the beginning.
I haven't seen one episode.
I mean, you probably haven't like met the right girl on Bumble yet, Jimmy. Who's like, oh my
Yeah,
god,
see,
I just have to catch up real quick.
I try so hard not to talk about Bumble, and then somebody
Sorry.
brings it up.
My bad.
And then,
Never mind, forget it. Bumblebees.
are you on Bumble? Or-
I used to be.
Yeah.
I met my girlfirlend on Bumble.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
It
I like
works.
Bumble way better than Tinder.
I do like Tinder is this like levels, right? There's like levels
Yeah.
of dating.
Yeah.
apps.
Tinder is extremely basic. Tinder's just for straight fucking, pretty much.
Is it?
And Bumble is for girls who are down to fuck, but also looking somewhat for like maybe something a little
Something
bit more
casual.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not doesn't have to necessarily be too like high level.
Uh-huh.
It's not like your Hinge
Bumble-
or your
yeah.
Match.com
Yeah.
where
Right.
it's like geared towards a certain kind of.
Like
we're
a
looking for a relationship
middle
here.
class.
Right.
Yeah,
It's middle class.
Yeah. It's like mid grade.
Like
Yeah.
they'd be open to something more than
If they
but
like you,
right,
you know.
if they like you,
It's
but it's
mature.
not like a match like where they're just trying to
I-
find
Exactly.
they're not husband hunting. That's
Right.
not what Bumble is.
Yeah.
I just like using it to find people to do my favorite things. It's not necessarily for sex. You know, I just like. Hey,
You
What
want
do
like
you
a
mean
buddy
by
to
that?
go skydiving with?
I just want a buddy.
All right.
Jimmy, you not have friends?
No, I don't. I get annoyed by women very easily. So is that fair? Don't attitude me.
I'm not attituding you,
Well,
man.
what I know-
just made
what-
a face.
I don't know.
What do you
I
think
don't-
it is that gets you
when
annoyed
it
so
gets
quick?
close to commitment.
Oh,
and then
okay.
I was like, all right, I'm tapping out. I'm next. I like the beginning, and then
Right, that's all the fun part
fun
when
parts.
everything is new
Yeah.
and it's all exciting,
Yeah.
and then like when you get to like the nitty gritty where you're like, yeah, I want you to come meet my friends. You're like, no, friends on Sunday. Oh my God, no.
We were together. We were doing the hanging out thing for like a year, and then she was like, "Come meet my family." I was like, "I'm out. I'm out." No, because because I saw the pictures on her wall. It was a white girl, and she had it was her and her family, and it was like 3 separate pictures, them in all red, them in all white, and them in all blue.
Oh God!
For Independence Day, white people, and I was like, I can't do it. And it's like the room zoomed in like a Spike Lee shot.
And it was like
you
can't have.
Right, and
I
you
was
had
like
like a flashback to what your ancestors were doing on July 4th. You're like,
I was
no, we
like,
can't do
Yeah,
this.
I saw that
Too
all
white.
white photo is all that you can see after that.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
too white. That's all I saw. I was like, I'm out.
Do they put their hoods down?
They didn't have they might as well have hoods. It's like,
That's too high of a level of coordination.
yeah,
You can't
too
have
high.
that.
It's perfect red, perfect blue. It was like, and you saw the red, white, and blue, and I was like, where do I fit in that? Like, I'm
You gotta stop taking pictures like that after high school. You know, like I remember taking senior pictures and being like, oh, I'm gonna be here on this wood floor and I'm gonna put on a nice polo shirt and all that. But you can't be like a posed photo like that. It's just too much, especially to do 3 in a row. They all had to go
like
change.
they knew
Right,
it. It was a wardrobe
and
change.
reposition
Yeah.
themselves and it's
In the same
multiple
order. It was
people.
like the kids, the grandparents, in
Same
like
way,
age
same
order,
pose every
same
time?
Pose
That is
every time.
Oh, that's
extra
unsettling.
as fuck. Oh my god!
I was like,
That's not right.
and I was like, it's too. I can't.
You made the right call.
Yeah,
Yes,
and I
she did.
feel like she was trying to get a little color in the family.
Right,
They
of
wouldn't
course,
have.
like get
yeah,
that little.
you made the right. You would have had to go if they ever did a photo shoot like that again.
not
They
the
would just
guy.
have you in the same
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
butler outfit.
No,
Exactly,
fuck.
with the shorts, that Paula Deen uniform, wedding uniform.
On the side, like everybody
Mhm.
wants some cheese.
Exactly.
No, it hurt.
And have
It
some
hurt.
like thirsty older white lady with like big ass hair be like,
Yeah.
well, no,
Well.
you see me later.
You see,
You keep bringing those over here. Well,
that's funny.
don't you look real nice in them shorts.
You can just keep going.
Oh, bring me a julep. please.
Right,
Would you like some tea?
I need a little
baby
It's mighty warm in this town.
Oh,
with a fan
Right.
goes. Fan.
is it just me? Is this pimento cheese melted? Oh, over the crackers.
Shit.
You know what? I fuck with pimento
just go.
cheese and
Just go.
hand
Should I
fans.
leave?
No, you don't have to leave. You don't have to leave. But I fuck with hand fans. You have to. In this
Hand
humidity, honestly, on the subway platform, it's the best thing. There's nothing
I
better
was-
than like an old-fashioned
Yeah,
hand fan.
I was at a show last night, and the bartender had a hand fan, and she would she'd make the drinks, and then as soon as she was done, she'd flip it out.
It just
Yep.
fan.
That's snap. Oh, there's something that's kind of you just turn to it, and you're like, oh, this is mesmerizing. It's great.
It's so elegant when it's done right.
Very elegant.
Did you ever? I used to go to a black church and we used to steal the hand fans because we used to steal. They used to have like psalms on them, and for some reason,
Oh, yeah.
and I don't. We just went
We
to
didn't
church
do
for
that
the
at the
hand
white
fans.
church.
You know, yeah.
That's but I was,
Eventually they did.
Well, I was at a wedding over the weekend, and it was outdoors in Virginia, and the couple made the right call of having the wedding program also be a fan.
That's so
so
smart.
you know what's going on, and then also you can fan yourself
Yeah.
in that sweet southern humidity.
Absolutely.
You're married.
I am.
How long are you married?
Oh fuck! How long is it? It's almost.
How many
been
years
a year.
are you in?
I've been. I've been dating. I've been with him, but we've been living together since like 2011. So it's been like 7 years, going on 8.
Still sweet.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Still sweet.
Yeah.
How'd you meet?
In college.
In college?
Yeah, we were friends.
At a party? Or
No. We were dating other people, both assholes, and we were
nice.
friends for like 3 years. And then one day we were like, "Oh, you're hot," and then we had sex.
Hey, a couple pals from LA also
LA
here walking
guys.
in right now.
Yeah.
That's the West
up, y'all?
Coast.
Nice.
West Coast.
West Coast representing here, the People's Mic.
Where are you?
No, I'm from. I told you I'm from Staten Island.
From Staten Island. That's what I thought. But he was like representing. I was like, wait a
No,
minute.
I'm
I-
growing up signs.
I'm talking to way too many women on Bumble. Like everything is just like. I'm at that point where it's like I don't know. I'm just guessing.
That's what happened to me at the tail end of my Bumble days. I was seeing a lot of girls at once, and it just got too stressful.
It's too much.
Yeah,
It's-
it was just.
Are
I
you
can't.
the dancer?
Yeah.
With the 2 cats,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
One is sick.
You're mixing
yeah.
up.
No, it's
names,
just
you're mixing up
fun.
where you're
It's
from.
fun. Oh, I don't know.
How do you save them in your phone?
I like the transition of them leaving Bumble and then wanting to go into the phone, but it's all I can't say it because because they listen to the podcast.
Well, what?
I just put a button in
will say-
there.
Why did
No,
you tell
I-
them you have a podcast?
I shoot myself. This is gonna get so ugly. Like, all it takes is one stalker to show up and shoot me in the face.
I will say the thing I appreciated about the girl I'm dating now when we met on Bumble is that she immediately was like, "This app is awful. Just text me." Mm-hmm. And then so she was like real forward right from the jump, which I was like, "Sweet, this is great." And it's part of the reason why I continue to like her and continue to be with her. She's just very straightforward and direct and to the point. It's good quality.
So, and that was the girl now.
The girl now. Yes.
Oh, she's the girl.
Yeah.
How long have you been with her?
About a year.
Oh,
It'll be a year next month.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Yeah. We had a couple bumps beforehand before we locked it down, but now things are great. It's been a wonderful year.
The bumps make it better, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you got to learn about each other through the bumps.
Yeah.
That's what they're there for.
Oh,
Or when you shake.
It's when you like you're riding on a highway and then you bump up and then all the emotional baggage kind of flies out from it and you're like,
look at that! Look at this shit!
And now
then it
it's
falls
fine. Now
back
you
into the
analyze it and
case.
everything goes back.
and then you're good to go. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
It's all how much you're willing to tolerate, right? With someone.
To a degree, yeah.
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 I think so, honestly.
Yeah.
It's like the scales, you're weighing them, like, oh, like you don't take out the garbage, but like you give me that vitamin D, so
Tolerates
Like vitamin D.
It's a balance.
Tolerates a real like.
Do you not ever hear Cardi B talk?
Oh, I can't listen to her.
Tolerate is a very like pessimistic but accurate way to put it too. I can see where you're at, Jimmy.
Oh yeah, they have
You're
to
saying
tolerate. Me. Yeah, they have to. If you can deal with this mess, you're a keeper.
Stop
like,
tolerating. Stop accepting.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because tolerating
Not breaking.
means-
If you don't.
Tolerating implies an expiration date, I think. Like
Right,
you reach
yeah.
your limit, whereas acceptance means at some point I embrace that you are flawed and I still accept all of you.
I think whoever wants to walk with me just for a little while until you get bored.
Okay.
You want to walk with me for a little while and then.
See, that sounds much more optimistic.
Yeah.
I like that.
Realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And then, or until I get bored. Cause
Are you trying to do the whole polyamory thing? Everybody's very in vogue about that right now.
I think I've been doing it. And I either did tell them or didn't. So
Those are your only
I mean, this is where I'm at.
Right.
But
Well, here's the difference, because polyamory, everybody who's involved knows about everybody who's involved in theory,
Right.
and like
Okay.
healthy polyamory.
So I didn't do that.
Right. If everybody
all the
doesn't
time.
know, then it's just cheating. That's what it is.
Fuck!
It's just fucking around.
But I only did it if I thought they were doing it. Is that
They were
Right,
right?
so
fucking
that
around
means-
too.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not
I
cheating
mean-
if you're not.
Because I'm a
exclusively
Pisces
with
and I have like a
each other.
sixth sense. So if I feel like your
Oh, is that a
attention,
Pisces thing?
It's a Pisces thing.
I didn't know that.
Pisces are the
Oh,
most
shit.
psychic, tuned zodiac sign.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the water sign.
The water sign, the fish.
Yeah, that's-
so when I
I'm
feel like you're
fish,
not
totally
genuine
psychic.
anymore, I'm like, all right, I'm out too. But I forget to have the conversation, and then I get caught. And I was like, I only did it because I thought you were doing it.
Oh my goodness.
Like I hate talking about that. But like my last, we did the breakup to makeup thing, and I had met like one that got away, and then she had 3 kids, and the one that I was originally with had 3 dogs, and in my head, the kids would have loved the dogs, and I was like, we're gonna be one big happy family.
It's very like.
But it didn't work out like that.
Sunday
I was
comics page.
like, that was
some
that was
family
my
circus shit
plan.
going on.
And then they were both like, no. What the fuck are you doing? And I was like, well, we can make it work.
I mean, at least you try. Like, at least you were up
I did
front
try.
with them. It's
Right.
better than just, trying to make.
I fucked that
them
up.
behind.
It was only because the first one was like, oh, you're seeing somebody, and I was like, no. And then I just got fed up with her asking, and I was like, yeah, I'm seeing somebody, and you like her, and then it just all went downhill.
Right.
Did they ever meet?
No, they. I walked into a room one day and I saw a picture on over her head. She was sitting on the bed and she was like, "Who's this bitch?" And I was like, "I don't know."
Yikes!
So I was terrible with social media.
You're just you're putting
I'll
everything
be.
on blast.
Yeah. Yeah,
Gotta
I'll be on the laptop looking at pictures, and then she'd see it off the glasses, and it was like, "Who the fuck are you looking at?"
Just out here being reckless.
Yeah, I was so reckless. I was like, I don't know how this shit works.
See, this is why you need to like watch true crime shit, because you learn how to cover your tracks by watching other motherfuckers' mistakes.
Yeah.
Then you're like, oh, I have to make sure because it's a reflective surface. Like you have to think about that.
I didn't think about it. I was like, God damn, she's good. I wouldn't have thought of that.
You gotta watch true crime. You gotta pay attention to what the teens are doing. I remember one time, long time
how
ago.
about that? Now I'm just be honest. I put it all on the table, and if you like it, you like it. If
All right,
not,
there you go.
does that work?
There's
No.
no reason to hide things. I guess. I don't know.
She's sipping her tea like
She
that's
was like,
none of my business.
I was like, yeah, honesty or no?
Honesty.
No. Do you like honesty? You like? Yeah. Well,
Honesty is a good. It's a better way to go. Because then you have less. Because if you're lying, you got to juggle all that shit, and then eventually you're gonna start dropping balls.
Yeah.
And then
That's all right.
yeah. It's like juggling chainsaws, you know?
Yeah.
If you juggle too many chainsaws and you lose track, then you're going to get your fucking hand cut off.
Right, exactly. And then
Right?
what are you going to masturbate with?
Yeah, exactly. It all comes down.
So be honest.
You'll be okay.
I'm gonna
And
be
you're not
honest.
going to want to look.
So I can masturbate
It's going to be
better.
real messy if you're just trying to fuck your wrist stump, and that's not great after that, you know?
Can you get in there? Like,
If we're taking this metaphor as far down as we can go,
Fucking, yeah, well,
right?
I'm sure they find a way. You know.
I mean, you could, but do you want to find
No.
a way?
Well-
no.
Because, but honestly, what it comes down with honesty is that, like, you can't be held, like, you're holding yourself accountable. I used to tell this to my brother. He's super handsome. Like, he was, like, a Mac Daddy in college. And I was like, Michael, you just have to tell them the truth, though. Just make sure that you let them know you're not trying to get a girlfriend right now.
Yeah.
Because
I'm having fun.
Right, because the thing is, like, the thing is, if you're honest with the other person that you're sleeping with about how you're engaging, then they can't fault you. If you fuck around on them and, like, mislead them, then they have a right to be mad at you. But if you say to them, listen, I'm not looking for anything, I don't want anything serious, then, like, they can't get mad at you when in 3 weeks they're like, you want to meet my parents? And you're like, no, I told you what it was.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but usually, what'll happen is they'll say, "I'm not looking for anything," and then I'm like, "Cool, me either."
Right.
And then they'll be like, "Hey, forget what I said before.
Right, there was front
What I meant was, I need you forever and ever and ever." And then I was like,
Well, that just means you're charming as hell, and they want you in their lives.
yeah.
So you got to be more of a dick
Okay.
if you don't want to if you don't want to be a heartbreaker.
Or
Don't victim blame now.
I'm not victim blaming. How am I victim blaming?
Because you're saying
why does your
it's
voice
their
go so
fault.
high? How am I victim blaming?
Because you're saying it's their
I'm not
fault.
being defensive. How am I
for
being
change-
defensive?
No, because you're saying is that no, I'm not. I'm teasing you.
Right.
I'm being hyperbolic.
I am teasing myself back.
No.
We're all buying into this.
But like, what I'm saying is you can't really like the problem is it's got to like you're saying it's got to be honest from both sides. But like I don't know, you can't blame somebody for changing feelings. You know what I mean? You blame them for not being honest about it because at some point before she's like, I want to have your baby, she thought that. She thought like, oh, I'm catching feelings, and that's the time to like have the conversation.
Right,
like,
exactly.
Do you want to do more than fuck? And you're like, no.
It's like, no, same plan.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, no, this is your plan.
Right, exactly.
But the
We had
plan
a
can changes.
Yeah.
Like it's totally that's plans. You know, sometimes plans don't. Sometimes plans change.
Right.
That's how it goes.
Didn't John Lennon say that?
Sometimes plans change.
Life is what happens. Life is what happens to you when you're busy making other plans.
I don't know.
Somebody said that.
Yeah.
Somebody's got tattoos of that. They themselves.
Then it's missed.
We'll go with John Lennon.
There's an apostrophe where it doesn't belong.
I think it was Tupac. That was Tupac. Definitely Tupac.
In that freestyle with Biggie, right?
Yep.
Right. Yeah, Tupac knows a lot about things happening without a plan. That's what we've learned.
That's
true.
If anything.
Tupac's a fucking genius.
Embrace the spontaneity of
Tupac's-
life.
Yeah.
That's the message of Tupac.
Embrace the spontaneity. Spontaneity looks a lot like bullets in Tupac's case, but that's how it goes.
I don't like it. You leave
Look,
Tupac,
I don't like it either.
you leave the memory of Tupac alone. What's going on? What are you struggling with?
What are you struggling with.
Yeah.
I mean, depression.
Are
It's
you?
Like,
Really?
Yeah. Oh my God.
No,
yeah.
really?
Yes, I just hide it.
Got
Very
the white
well.
side. That's it.
I think it's probably the white side. I mean, yeah. Well, no, because listen, because that's a common misconception too. That like if you have melanin, you don't suffer from mental health issues, and that's not true. Mental health issues, no bounds.
Right.
Yeah. I was seeing a psychologist. She was like, a lot of new brown people or new young black guys are starting to see psychologists.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, in my era, we don't do that.
Right.
We were like, it's frowned upon. It's like
Unacceptable.
You asking for help?
Yeah.
That's why I don't give homeless people money, because I was like, real black men wouldn't ask for money. They wouldn't ask. They would. I don't know. I was like, that's a hustle.
No, but you know what? That's not just black people, though, because my tata in Chennai used to, when we came to visit him, we'd be in the car, and they did have little kids, like 3-4 years old, just come up. They didn't even know what they was doing. They just, like, they were trained by their parents and older relatives to beg for money. And, like, you know, my white mother was like, oh, let me get my purse. And my grandfather was like, no.
Is it cute?
No, don't give them money.
Yeah. They're hustlers.
Yeah, well, because there is a perspective on that as well, and that's, you know, and there are probably some hustlers amongst the homeless, but that's also like the sort of like the capitalist perspective on homelessness. You are the lowest of the low if you can't pick yourself up. If you need help, you are less than human.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, you hit the nail on the head.
Good
I
job.
have nothing I can say.
Good
I'm just
job.
here just- oh,
It's
yeah.
like, that was a smart statement. I like seeing the parents. You ever see the parents school the children how to hustle? I mean, you ever see like a new time parent?
No. No, I haven't seen
yeah,
that.
they'll take the kid out and be like, "This is what you do. You go and you ask."
They teach them free card Monte. What's
Yeah,
going
it's
on?
like, they sell them the fruit snacks. You ever see a fruit snack kid in training?
Never in training.
Yeah.
I always just see them out
Yeah,
in the field.
there's an adult.
There's some adult, and there's like
Yeah,
three kids.
he's like,
with
"This is
it.
what you do.
Right.
You go
Actually,
in,
And they
you
report
You know what?
back to him.
Yeah.
He's like the
Yeah.
trainer.
I'm
Yeah.
totally. One time I was at a Fat Burger back in L.A. and I was just sitting there waiting for my food, and there were two kids, and I'm guessing their dad, and they were talking for a second. Then they turned to me and they're like, "Hey, you want to buy a chocolate bar?" And I was like, "You probably told me to do that. That's a great call." I didn't have any money for a chocolate bar, but I was like, "Okay, yeah, I respect that."
And then at the beginning, they're all happy and they're full of like, they were like, "Yeah, I'm going to sell these fruit snacks."
Yeah.
Until they tell them it's for the basketball team, give them the whole speech.
Well, yeah, and they're so like dejected. By the time you get on the train at like 6 o'clock, they're like, "I'm just trying to make money for my basketball team."
Right.
Because these poor kids, because you know what kind of bullshit they're subjected to, and they've been doing and you know what I mean, and the judgments they face. So like you can understand, like you're tired from your job, they're tired from their fucking job. Which
Right.
Is like,
Yeah.
Would you like to buy some Welch's fruit snacks?
You ever
want
to pull them aside and try to fix their marketing? I always try to talk to them and be like, "Hey, if you smiled, I know it's hard to smile because you've been doing it all day, but if you come in the door with a smile, people might want to buy." I only do that once in a blue moon, but I know it's
No, it's effective. It'll increase their sales. I mean, my advice to them would be go to the white people. See the
go
nice,
to
the nice white lady. See her over here.
Take
go.
the train to
See
Hoboken.
that Louis Vuitton bag? She got a lot of money.
A lot of
And if you
fruit snacks
cry,
for that
you
Louis
cry
Vuitton
or
bags.
something, you cry and tell her how hard your life is. Just tell the truth because that'll be enough. And you tell her the truth, and she'll give you. Oh my God, here's the 20. Let me take the whole thing. I think I can fit it in here.
I tell the little black kids to get a little white girl and then get her to cry. And
That foolproof. 100%.
If you saw a 9-year-old white girl with two ponytails just crying about food snacks,
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
yeah,
Oh, I buy fruit snacks.
yo,
Yeah.
shit,
Oh my God.
what?
Yeah.
Why-
Give you
should-
all my money,
they
baby.
they would kill the game.
I don't even need fruit snacks. I'll just give it.
The black kid in the corner, like, yeah, it's my friend Becky.
Say it's for like your polo team instead of basketball team. Everything works.
Yeah. My
Field hockey.
Yeah.
lacrosse.
Relax.
Oh man.
Relax.
I saw
My lax team, our sticks need to be re-netted. We're not quite. My tennis racket, our club is very poor. We cannot restring properly. We
I
need to
didn't mean
hire
to
a
start
new pro.
that. I didn't mean to start that. I'm sorry.
Skirts are not organic wool. We need something that's locally sourced.
I love watching the faces of people who have to listen to this and sit in the room and be like, when is this bullshit going to be over? Never. We're gonna go half an hour over. I don't give a shit. I'm sorry.
What are you apologizing for?
I don't know.
I'm really throwing you off your game.
Yeah, you are.
Damn.
You
Why?
are. Okay, cuz.
We go way back, man.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just glad to see you again. Because the last time I came to New York, you had canceled your shows and Mike's.
I canceled everything.
You canceled everything.
Yes.
I'm just glad to see you're back out and about.
I did this by accident.
Yeah.
Completely by accident. They were like, "Hey, you want this?" And it always snowballs into something else. Mm-hmm. So it's like, oh, fuck.
Do you guys want a room? You want me to?
No.
we had our homes yesterday.
You take a guy come in here, you talking about his luscious lips.
Look at his lips.
I get it. For one lacking melanin, you do have an excellent mouth.
Thank you.
Lacking melanin.
Lacking. What the fuck?
You don't have melanin.
I got no melanin.
Right?
Oh.
You don't have melanin.
That's
the California tan.
Yes. This is.
Are you
you
Jewish?
You
You Jewish?
Right now. No, I get people assume that constantly, especially in LA.
I thought you were Jewish.
No, one time I grew up real Christian, but I have basically since I moved to LA, everybody assumes that I'm Jewish just because I wear glasses and I'm white.
And dated a Jewish girlfriend.
I did have a Jewish girlfriend.
She was Jewy as hell.
Super Jewish.
Yeah.
Can I say that?
I'm sorry.
I don't think I'm allowed to say super
Jewy.
Jewy.
That sounds delicious.
I don't know if anyone on
double,
this table.
Well, that's funny. She would
double
get
dipping in the Jewy.
I remember telling her when we first started, and it was like, people assume I'm Jewish all the time. She's like, I doubt that. And then people would come up to me and they'd be like, you're Jewish, right? And I was like, no. And then she was like, oh, I finally see it now. But I remember the first job I ever had in L.A., a guy came in, I was working at a comedy club, and the guy came into it was like the box office, that's where I was working. The guy came up there and he was like, you seem smart. You Jewish? You know, Jews are smart. And I was like, huh, this is a man who knows how to convert. This is a real nice method he's got going on here. Tell me more, sir. Tell me more about being Orthodox.
Have you ever? You date Asian women too?
I've never dated an Asian girl, no.
No.
Miss no.
And that only comes because I still think you're Jewish. Yeah, and you're not. But
is that a thing?
Is that a thing?
Jewish men, yeah.
Jewish men date Asian girls?
Asian women, yeah. Because every time I take an Asian girl out, a flock of Jewish guys hover for some reason. like I'll just look up and there's like 8 Jewish guys, and they're like, what are you doing with him?
He belongs to
I don't know what that accent is. What's going on here?
It's like an evil queen accent.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
She's about to offer you an apple. It's going to poison you. Put you to sleep.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah. It's all Bumble. It's all Bumble. Asian girls that I don't need to be dating, and out of my price bracket. And I was like, I don't know. I think they were looking for their first black guy. So.
Right, and we talked about you're the Genghis Khan of black dick.
Yes.
Put that on your business card.
Genghis Khan of black dick. I don't even know what that means, but
well, historically,
wasn't Genghis Khan Asian?
Yes,
he was
Genghis
Mongolian.
Khan was, he was Mongolian, but historically, Genghis Khan served kind of the same purpose that Kurt Cobain did, where like the universe opened up a lane for him.
Right.
The universe
you've heard.
So the universe has opened up a lane because this has happened several times. That's what I'm trying to say. Like the universe has opened up a lane for you to be the first black man for so many women.
So many.
Right.
Yeah.
So many.
So
you know what I did by accident? I lowered my age on Bumble.
I thought you were about to say I lowered my standards
on
Bumble.
I do that all the time, but that's not the point. To 10 years back, and then I got to tap out. It's too much. It's too much.
Yeah.
Like,
you can't. Once you get to a certain below age, then it's just like
it's just for the fun of it, though. Like, I can't take these people out. Yeah.
But
it's so many more. It's like, look at all these Asian women. It's like I walked into a pile of just.
A pile?
just meandering, a pile.
Maybe the most patriarchal thing that you've said so far, Jimmy. They're not people anymore.
I want you to, if you sit in these chairs, I want you to be as uncomfortable as possible.
Perhaps we stand neatly like Lincoln Logs.
No, it's Asian, so it's like mahjong tiles.
Oh,
right.
Okay,
They just lay on top.
Now we're getting cultural.
Then I come in the room and turn the lights on. And they're just
get all of them.
Get them, yeah. I get those too. I'm like, I'll take one of those while I'm at it.
What Wait, one of those?
Yeah,
What, like Southeast Asians as opposed to like East Asians?
I don't know the difference.
Yeah, what are we talking
Brown
about? We going Vietnamese, Singaporean, Chinese,
I do
Japanese.
I don't.
Dirty knees. Look at
Dirty
these.
knees. What?
You never heard that, Ryan?
No.
Oh, that's an
Oh
old.
my God, that's from like third grade.
Yeah, that's
right?
like.
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
You've
You've heard that?
A hand clap rhyme or some shit.
You heard that?
There's no white jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Honestly,
Thank you.
I don't even remember the context in which I heard that, but I definitely heard that at school with other white kids. You're right. You hit the nail on the head.
Yep.
That's you got shows coming up?
I do. I've got here in the rest of the weekend.
I was like, you're only in New York for a reason.
Yeah,
you
I'm
don't
here
come here to bullshit.
for a little bit. Yeah, I've.
Like we have to be here. You.
I like.
No,
being
they
here,
have
though.
to be.
I love
I
New York. I love being able to come up.
Sandy, hi. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Sandy.
Yeah, shows this weekend all through the city. You can find the dates on jlightcomedy.com.
Yeah, it's your
Spelled how it
website.
sounds very easy.
Ooh. You won a roast battle. You won did you win?
I didn't win this week. I battled Maddie Smith this week. It should be out on probably the stands.
But
channel
on the
pretty
comment
soon.
on the roast masters.
I've done 29 battles. I'm officially now 500. I'm 14-14-1. Yeah. So feeling close to retirement.
I'm 0-3
by that time. I think I'm going to hit 30, and then I'm just going to.
I hate roast
I
battle.
to get it on a nice round number.
I hate it so much. I'm too sensitive
Yeah?
for it. Yeah, absolutely.
It's a you got
Because they'll say something, I'll be like, "This is where we fight now, right?" All of this was not meant to talk. I saw problems with my hands. I mean, and I lost all three. It was off of a stupid joke, like a racial joke, and I was like, I should go fuck him up. I was angry. I was fighting people all the way home, just angry. I was like, I'm too sensitive.
It's not for everybody.
No.
You're too in your feelings.
It's not.
Right?
Too in.
Yeah.
Where can I find you?
Oh, you guys can find me on Instagram, The Real Encyclopedia Brown, or on Twitter, MC Brown. And I think, I have a YouTube channel too, the Sam Kumar Show, SAMMKUMAR.
Oh yeah.
So
I don't plug because I didn't.
Oh, you
get a
forgot?
chance. I just stopped in. You reminded me.
Like, wait a minute.
No, thank you. I just completely spaced. You can find me at Diet J on Twitter and Instagram. Listen to my podcast, Blockbusting, on iTunes. We talk about movies that people hate and why they hate them. It's
Nice.
fun.
What's the last movie you saw?
Last movie I saw in theaters, Solo, which I liked.
Did you like Solo?
It's a fun time at the movies.
You like it?
Don't go in there expecting anything more than just like fun little Star Wars goof.
I saw
it's fun.
Upgrade.
I've heard that
Upgrade?
is also fun. I gotta
Upgrade
see
was
that.
dope till the end. It was dope, and then I feel like they're just brainwashing us to buy drones.
Yeah.
That's all. They were like, "Look, we gotta every era has a movie with drones in it, right? Like Star Wars had the Drone Wars, and we were like, oh, these are cool. The Clone Wars, the same shit.
It's normalizing it.
Yeah,
It's normalizing
the Clone
it. Nobody feels
Wars.
so bad about
You know
those
what the
kids in
fuck I
Pakistan.
meant. Then iRobot came out and had all these robots, and I feel like we're being programmed for
Probably.
We're
technology,
being desensitized.
right?
We don't feel bad about those kids in the Middle
because
East
they
that are
were
getting
way
bombed.
too. There were police drones. They had police drones flying around and picking people up. They were like, "Oh, get used to this shit." And I was like, "No,
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
scary."
It's like Minority Report.
Yeah.
You feel the psychics,
Yeah.
and they're gonna come after you. Pisces probably.
Absolutely.
All in that
They were
tank.
all Pisces.
Yeah.
They were. I don't even fucking know. Just I hate that I say that in conversation. I was like, it's because I'm Pisces.
I mean, I feel like
You know, I am that guy. I don't give a shit. It's true.
Yeah, but like, whom do you usually say this to? It's usually to women.
I blame
right?
all my problems on being a Pisces.
No, but like you say that.
Oh, yeah.
You just say that
To
all the
everybody,
time to
everybody.
everybody.
Yeah, I'm a Pisces.
I mean, not everybody gives
And you're
a shit
supposed to
about
accept
astrology,
it.
though.
You're supposed to accept it.
That you're a Pisces.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. I'm an Aquarius, so that's fine.
That's even worse. Aquarius?
Aquarius is the shit. Are you?
My
kidding
mom's
me?
Aquarius. Just real. Just too real.
Too real.
yeah, too real.
Yeah.
Thank you. Give it up for them. You got questions? Any questions? You good? We don't do questions. Yeah?
It's up to yes, you're.
Well,
your
no
podcast,
questions.
man.
Give it up for them one more time.
Thank you. I'm having
Thank you
us.
for hanging
Thank you
out.
so much.
Glad to be here.
You can find this wherever you find podcasts. Barack Obama's the only person that listens to this. And he hit me up the other day. He was like, "You're doing a good job." You can find this on JimmyPeoples.com, Blog Talk Radio, YouTube if it doesn't drop, and Alexa. This is episode 135. So you can go to Alexa and say, "Hey, I want to hear 135 with Jay Light."
I didn't even know you could do that with Alexa.
Man, I'm so nice with this. With a no budget.
Opening my eyes.
You like that?
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah,
Good. You don't do that on your podcast.
No, I don't. I will now.
I don't know why I keep pointing at you. You're right in my light, and I do that at work. People come in the gym. I'm like, "Have a good day. Enjoy your workout." And it's like, why are you so intense? It's like because the point gets your attention, right? Exactly. So you guys enjoy the rest of Thank you. Appreciate it. Good. Give it up for him one more time.